Welcome to another video. We're on a live tonight ahead of the big game against Preston. It is. It's going to be a good game. Got a couple of people watching on other streams because this. So what I do is this stream will be on YouTube as well, but it'll also be on other things as well. I think it streams through stuff if you like. Subscribe to it. We're going to go through the comments first, and then we're going to go on supporter information ahead of this game. Now, I broke the stand. It was like a stand, and I broke it. So I've had to hold this phone this time. So I do apologise about this. And also, you might not be able to comment on the stream if you're not a subscriber. You have to have been subscribed for a little bit to do that. We'll go through the comments quickly. So Isaac says, "Come on, Pool. It is going to kick off big time on Saturday. Yeah, I'm really sorry about this camera. Yeah, it might do because it's Preston and Blackpool, and there's a lot of people that are saying that it's going to, go a bit at the train station, and there's something about where our fans are going to set Preston fans up, but I'm not going to talk about that because we might get into trouble if I say that. But yeah, that's what's going to happen. People are saying. Let's have a look. Mark Edwards says 2-1. Yeah, that's what we like to hear. We want to win, that's for sure. But it's going to be a tough game against Preston. Yeah, he's a Coventry fan. Yeah, he liked the Coventry flag as well. There was a lot of Coventry fans on that vlog. I would like to say thank you for watching that vlog. And all the Coventry fans, they gave me great support. It was excellent. Just a quick one as well. If the noise on this stream goes a bit crackly, it's just because of an issue. I've got a bit of a microphone issue, so I'm going to have to get a new one sorted, but it should be okay. You should be able to hear me. I'll try not to shout because they say usually if you shout, it makes the thing a bit funny, so I won't do that. Caden Richards says hello, so hello back. Max says, I think Blackpool to stay up, maybe 2 points. Yeah, maybe, we don't know. Hopefully it's going to be at least 2 points, but I'm not sure. We'll have to see. So yeah, I'm going to have to keep doing this, otherwise it'll cut out. Sorry about this. So yeah, and this is just me. So yeah, you must be a subscriber. So you're probably clicking on it thinking, why can't I comment? You've got to be a subscriber to do any of that. So yeah, let's have a look. Yeah, that's fine. Thank you. And Harry says Patino should be back, hopefully, because it'll give him a bit of learning curve, ready to go back to Arsenal. But maybe he needs to go on another loan, maybe. So yeah, this is that's all the comments. But if you send them, just make sure they're appropriate. Otherwise, you'll be blocked, like we always say. But anyway, let's get to this stream. So there's a lot of supporters' information coming out ahead of this match. It's very important. So it's really important that we've got to follow this information. The police have put information out. It's a big rival derby, so it's going to have to come out. So ahead of the game, the police have issued a pre-match thing. It's a pre-match advice. Now, us supporters, we enter by 22 to 25 turnstile letters, where the ticket checks will be conducted by staff. They're probably Preston staff, so they probably don't know what they're doing half of the time. But so the roads will also be closed from 9:15 a.m. There's a lot of Blackpool fans that are going down at like 8:15 in the morning, and that's probably to get drunk and all, whoo, it's Derby Day, that's what people do. So, it's going to be a good game. Just got to. So, it's going to be a good game. And also, the fans and local residents can expect a large police presence on the day with officers on hang around. So they'll be hanging around the ground and like in the city centre just to make sure everything's getting handled properly, and that's what it's supposed to be. You got to keep your fans safe and make sure there's no trouble. So it says the police are working with both clubs to ensure a safe and enjoyable day, but I'm sure a lot of people will be causing a lot of trouble because, even I'm going to go all out this year with her. I couldn't find the drum, so what I'm going to do is get a Quality Street tin, and I'm going to bang it like this down the road. It's going to be really good. And I've got a flag that's just over there, so I'm all prepped for this one. Just keep doing this. So I'm all prepped for this one. It's really good. Now we're going to get onto the match preview. Now we're not got long tonight, so this was just a short one about, this is what the match is and stuff. So we're going to do that. So this one. Yeah. So ahead of Blackpool travel to Preston this weekend, and you can tell by the thing. So Preston currently sit in 12th in the table, so it's really good. That's really good for them, and following a good run of form, Preston have picked up quite a lot of points recently, and they're in that slight better form to what they were when we played them at our place, but they were thrashed 4-0 by Middlesbrough. That was the last game it was before the international break. But for us, it's a slightly different story, and it's a bit, our situation's a bit messier than what Preston's is. We find ourselves right at the bottom of the table, but it's like in the bottom three. So, but I'm sure if we keep the hope up, then we'll be out there. We've just got to get the wins. That's all. So, so we can take over the world when we want, and we can play really well like we did against Burnley, and like we did last season against Fulham. But sometimes you've just got to breathe and just think, well, we've got to learn sometimes. So we're in a relegation fight as it stands, but we are not done yet. We're still fighting. We just need to get, the players need to get out on that pitch on Saturday, show that they're in a championship fight, not something like just sat there and stood there running around. You need to properly fight, get a hold of those Preston players and fight. Show the fans that we've got fighting ourselves to stay up and we can win the race to fight. Because if we don't fight, we're not going to get anywhere. And that's just how it is. Championships really, it's a tough league. So we've got to really fight in the championship to get out. So, it's not like we're 10 points inside the relegation. We're only 4 points inside there. So if we want to get out, we have to fight, and that starts from the Preston game. Because if we don't fight, this camera's a bit old. So if we don't fight, then we're not going to get anywhere. So we have to fight on the pitch, fight against those Preston lot, and then we should be all right. If we fight and get upfield without losing silly balls, get in the back of the net, you've won the game. And that's, that just comes from chances, that. Now, we suffered a 4-1 defeat against Coventry last game, which was before the international break. So it's going to be difficult against Preston, but hopefully we do it really good. That's fine. And someone says hello, so hello. So, and it's such a shame that we lost 4-1 because, we're the better side. I'm going to end up pressing the wrong button in a minute because this camera's a bit... I've not got a holder tonight. So, it was a shame because we won 6-1 against QPR and, we just took our chances. It's not like we were brilliant, we were fantastic, we were like the top of the league because we weren't. It was just that game, we took our chances, we got upfield, and it was really good to see. That's what we need to see against Preston, but I don't think it's going to happen. We're not going to win again, but hopefully we do. Can you shout me out? I'm struggling with subscribers. I've only got 161, which is not good yet. Like I said before, people that are struggling with channels and stuff like that, you've got to grow your channel. You've got to keep posting stuff. People will pick it up and think, I'm going to subscribe to it, but you have to do good content. Since it was after the Coventry game, since that, I've started posting like little short videos about just like Man City players, stuff like that, and that's really got it going. And I had a lot of Coventry fans that subscribed as well. So if you do that, you'll get subscribers. But the names are at the bottom of your screen, so just subscribe to people and then you'll be fine. Subscribe to him. It's called Team Welfares. So that's thank you. Now, I've had to write it on a piece of paper, all this, because it's hard work talking about us sometimes, and we forget so much. Blackpool know they are going to have to start well against Preston. We've said that a lot of times. I'm just going to have to do this again. So, we've said it a lot of times. We've got to push ourselves. You can't play football, not get the ball, not defend. You have to defend. You have to pick the ball up going forward. And if we do all that, get a chance, there you go. We've got to keep taking our chances when we've got them. We'll keep on going and then you'll get somewhere because about 2 years ago, I only had 200 subscribers. I'm now on 800 and I got told when you had 800 subscribers, that's when you really do start to get flying up there. And I've noticed that. I reached 800 this week and I'm on 815 or somewhere around there. So, if you keep going, and keep posting stuff, and people like it or subscribe, you'll get there. But I think football, people subscribe to football more because I don't know, maybe I don't know, but a lot of people say it's a lot quicker when you do football stuff. But maybe if you try and do something a bit more that people watch more, then maybe. So yeah. Preston, it's going to be a tough game. We're going to have to start picking up wins as well, and to save the situation. But I'm going to go for a 1-1 draw on Saturday because Preston have picked up a lot of points in recent weeks. And then we've also lost, but we're starting to fight now. We weren't against Coventry, QPR we were. So there's the odd games where we do go in and fight. So hopefully, if we can do that on Saturday, then we're there, which will be really good. Now the next bit is about the knob enders, it's called. So Preston are very beatable at home. They've got the worst home record, or one of the worst. So hopefully, if we go there and we win against them, that'll put us more closer. We want Cardiff to lose as well, but they've got one of them games that you don't know what the score's going to be. So hopefully, get them. Yeah, we want Blackpool to win this one, but it's going to be a tough game. My latest short got 1.2k views. That's really good. Well, if you keep posting stuff like that, then it'll start growing. So that's fantastic. So Preston are a good team actually. Not cool. So yeah. They've picked up recent results, points in recent weeks, but we have to look out for their dangerous players as well. They've got dangerous players just as we have. Now they can cause us problems. One of their players are called Tom Cannon. I'm not sure if he played last year, but he's a good player. They think they've still got Brad Potts. He's a former Blackpool player. And he apparently is loving life at Preston. He wasn't really the best player for us. So, it's got to be, got to really push on if we want to win. And I got my first short, 13,000. So that's really good. So, yeah, hopefully that'll continue then. So, we've got to look out for their players. Brad Potts it wasn't fantastic for us, but we were League Two then, and he's stepped up to the Championship, so it's probably about average. And then Liam Delap, not sure if that's Preston's player, or if he's on loan from Man City, but I think he came from the Man City youth team, so that's really good. That I'm just gonna. Now our players this season, Charlie Patino, he's been all right. Now, as the chant goes, he effing hates PNE. So let's hope that he starts and he rips them apart, and that would be fantastic. So now I was going to get a scarf saying what it's about his song, but couldn't get one. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to buy one. Yeah, so I'm going to buy one, and hopefully I can No, I'm not going to buy one, sorry. I'm going to write it on this big piece of paper, maybe toilet roll or something, and and we can all hold it in the stand. But no, we're going to put it on a piece of paper and we're going to hold it up. Might have to stick a lot of piece of paper. It's going to be like a banner, and I'll tell everyone to hold it up. That'll be really good. I'll try and do that. It's going to be a bit tight because the match is only on Saturday, but I'm gonna try and do that. But we'll see. Now, last time we played Preston, no, it wasn't. No, I'm thinking of the wrong match, but the last time we played at Preston, we didn't score, but Josh Bowler, Jerry Yates. Hopefully Jerry Yates plays and he gets the ball on his feet and into the net, because that's what we like. And then we've got Josh Bowler. Now, since he's come back, he hasn't been like his best form. So I'm just checking something. He's not been on his best form. So unfortunately, he's not being as fast as what he normally is. So I'm not sure. But he needs a bit more time. He's not had time on the pitch, so was it worth it bringing him back? He hasn't really made a big effort on that pitch. He's not got his chances in, so, was it really pointless in bringing him back? Well, we don't know. Let's have a look now. Prevader. Now, when he's on his game and when he's on the pitch, it can be fantastic. It can be incredible. He can get into dangerous areas, but unfortunately, he's not done that this season, which is quite a shame. But when he's on his game, he can get that ball on the pitch and bring it. It's fantastic. So it's really good. Now, the next player, Andy Lyons. Now, we signed him. Made a mistake. So we signed him from a Scottish team, and I thought it was fantastic. It's just a shame that messed up a bit here. There we go. So it's just a shame that he's not got his shooting boots on every game. It's a shame we don't start him a lot. He's on the bench more than he is when he's playing. So, but hopefully he does well, because Andy Lyons, when he's on his game, he can bring that ball up. Hopefully he starts against Preston as well. Now we've got Gary Medine. Now we've got Gary Medine. So he came off injured, I think. So he's supposed to be out for the rest of the season. So hopefully he'll be back it'll probably be next season now. So hopefully we're still in the Championship by then. Tom Tribal. Well, we've not seen a lot of him, so I don't know what's happened. I think he's injured, but we don't know whether he's good for us or not. We've not seen him a lot, so we don't know. Now, Morgan Rogers, I've read a report about he's up for the challenge of the staying in the Championship. So come on, get on that pitch and perform. It starts on Saturday. That's how it is. We have Shane Lavery as well. Now, Shane Lavery is a great player. Hopefully he can perform as well. Curtis Nelson, he's a really good player. Kenny Dougal's a good player when he's on his day as well. And then Sonny Carey's a fantastic player. He can get in the dangerous areas, and so can CJ Hamilton as well. But the only thing is with him is he defends and then he loses the ball. So it's a bit messy when he's in. Now Maxwell, he's been alright this season, but he concedes a lot of poor goals at times. When he's out his net, he stands here. What are the players in the Championship going to do? Oh, this is dead easy, this. I'm going to slide across here and the ball's in the net. So maybe Maxwell needs to work just that little bit harder, make sure he's in the right areas in the pitch. But at times he can be in the right areas. He's been quite good this season. Just those little mistakes that needs to be working on. But last time we played Preston, Dan Grimshaw was in the form of his life and he was in the net. And then he went down and got injured, you know. And then Maxwell came into the net and we thought, come on, let's do it for us. And then what happens? He goes down and it's, Maxwell, he lets a goal go in, messed up. So, he lets a goal go in and it's a bit disappointing. So we lost that game 1-0 and it could only be, I think it was Cameron Archer at the time or either Brad Potts. But I'm going to say Maxwell to start because it seems to be that he sticks with Maxwell in that. Callum Connolly might start and Cashy Anderson, he'll be good. So, yeah. Right, this comes to the end of this video. This was just like a talk about a match preview. It wasn't a full match preview. It was just a little bit to tell you about the match preview. So if you've any questions, then put it in the comments and I'll reply as soon as possible. But Saturday, hopefully it's going to be a good day. I'll get all the footage on the video that I do, with the fights. I'll try and capture that. And I'll try and capture some really good footage as well. It'll be fantastic. So, so thanks for watching this stream. Again, make sure you subscribe to a lot of Blackpool people as well. And there's also this one, Team Ralph is called, but you can, there's Blackpool vloggers as well. There's It's Ramos, there's Lee Charles, there's Neon Knights, that's a new one. And then there's also Blackpool FC Fan TV, and then you've got George BFC as well. He's growing his channel, so keep subscribe to them, look out for them, and then we're there. So yeah. So thanks for watching, and hopefully we'll be smiling on Saturday with a win or a draw. I'll take a draw against Preston. So yeah. Thanks so much for watching, and thanks so much for the support as well, because the subscriber count has flown up. You might see it drop sometimes because they do like what's called a subscriber count, so it'll count the subscriber to make sure it's not like bots or fake accounts or whatever. But we are definitely past the 800 mark because the account says we're past 807 was when I last looked. But keep subscribing that red button if you're a knob ender as well, because you'll regret it once we beat you on Saturday. So yeah, so thanks for watching this video, and come on, yes, we can do it. I'm going to go for 1-1, but maybe a sneaky little 2-1 win. If we can. Jerry Yates and might have a bit of I'm going to say Jerry Yates. I'm not sure who the other one is, but 1-1 it's going to be, or either 2-1 to us. Let's hope so anyway. So I'll see you in the next video, which will be Saturday. So thanks for watching. Bye. Come on. Let's beat Preston. Come on.